Have you ever wondered what secrets your own family might be hiding? Imagine coming home after a glamorous night out, only to find your world shattered, and realizing that the people you love most might be keeping the darkest truths from you. That's exactly what happens in Prime Video's The Better Sister, and trust me, this story will have you questioning every relationship you've ever had. Today, I'm breaking down every twist, every betrayal, and the shocking ending of this gripping thriller. But keep watching, because there are some mystery box moments coming up, like who really killed Adam, and why Chloe waited outside for 20 minutes before calling for help, that will keep you guessing until the very end. Let's start at the top. Chloe Taylor seems to have it all. She's a top editor, married to successful lawyer Adam, and has a teenage son, Ethan. But as the night unfolds, Chloe returns to their beach house and finds Adam dead, stabbed. She's holding the knife, her hands are bloody, and she calls 911. But here's your first mystery box. Why did Chloe wait so long before calling for help? And what about those suspicious cuts on her hands from the gravel driveway? The police are already raising their eyebrows, and so are we. Flashback to 36 hours earlier. Chloe's life is spiraling. She's under attack online for a controversial article, facing death threats, and trolls are doxing her. At home, things aren't much better. Adam is worried about Ethan's new roommate, Kevin, who's a small-time dealer. Chloe feels like someone's following her, and when she finally gets home, she grabs a knife for protection. But here's another curiosity gap. Chloe sends a secret text from a backup phone. Who is she contacting, and what is she hiding? This leads us to an even more fascinating discovery. The investigation into Adam's murder quickly exposes cracks in the family's perfect facade. Chloe and Adam's marriage, once high school sweethearts, has been rocky for years. The police dig into Chloe's past and question why she didn't turn on the security system after all those threats. Ethan's reaction to Adam's death is strangely flat, and Detective Nancy starts to wonder if the teenage son could be the killer. Meanwhile, Chloe's friend Catherine is pushing her to control the story before the media turns on her. But then Catherine, alone, mutters, "Good riddance." Is she really a friend, or does she have her own secrets? That's your next mystery box. What is Catherine hiding, and will it come back to haunt Chloe? Then comes the bombshell. Ethan's biological mother is Nicky, Chloe's estranged sister. Nicky's life is a mess. She's struggling to stay clean and make ends meet, while Chloe has raised Ethan as her own. Flashbacks show Nicky's chaotic past, including a disastrous birthday party where Ethan is terrified of his mom and Adam tries to keep the peace. Now, Nicky shows up at Chloe's New York apartment, claiming to be 5 years sober and wanting to reconnect with Ethan. But her behavior gets weird. She wears Adam's cologne, snoops through his stuff, and quickly gets possessive of Ethan. The sisters clash. Nicky calls Chloe a control freak, and Chloe is desperate to keep her family together. As the investigation heats up, the police find Ethan's DNA under Adam's fingernails and discover cuts on Ethan's arm. Kevin, under pressure, admits he left Ethan near the beach house that night. Chloe, meanwhile, disposes of her burner phone at the beach, another clue that she's hiding something. At the end of episode 1, Nicky is outside, watching Chloe, and the tension between the sisters is off the charts. But here's another mystery box. Why is Nicky really back, and what does she want with Ethan? Episode 2 digs deeper into the sisters' troubled past. Flashbacks reveal a childhood shaped by trauma and a violent father. The present-day investigation throws suspicion on everyone: Adam's colleague Jake, Ethan, and even Chloe herself. Flashbacks show Adam's growing worries about Nicky's instability and hint at long-buried family secrets. The episode ends with Ethan's arrest for Adam's murder, leaving Chloe shocked and Nicky devastated. Now, episode 3 really ramps things up. We see Ethan's past gun incident at school and the media storm after Adam's death. Catherine, ever the strategist, tells Chloe to use her grief to protect her career, while Nicky is laser-focused on clearing Ethan's name. The investigation uncovers more evidence. Ethan's blood at the crime scene, suspicious calls to Jake on the night of the murder, and a bloody knife belonging to the sister's father. Nicky secretly deletes an apologetic message from Ethan's burner phone, and flashbacks reveal the sister's history of violence and betrayal. The episode ends with Ethan's bail denied and the sisters heading to the beach house, a car ominously following Chloe, hinting at more danger ahead. So, who killed Adam? Here's where everything changes. In a shocking twist, it's revealed that Nicky, Adam's ex-wife and Chloe's sister, is the killer. Here's what happened. Nicky gave Ethan a secret flip phone to keep in touch. As Ethan opened up, he confessed to seeing Adam violently abuse Chloe. Fearing for her sister's safety and knowing Adam's dark side, Nicky confronted him. Things got violent. Adam tried to attack her, and Nicky stabbed him in what she claims was self-defense. She then fled back to Cleveland, pretending she knew nothing about the murder. But the secrets don't stop there. Chloe finds out Adam lied about Nicky's drinking and even drugged her to make her look like an unfit mother, nearly costing Ethan his life. This finally brings the sisters together. Chloe, for the first time, feels real sympathy for Nicky and decides to protect her instead of turning her in. Together, they come up with a plan to shift suspicion away from themselves and Ethan. Enter Bill Braddock, Adam's shady boss with ties to the Gentry Group. The FBI, led by the manipulative agent Olivero, pressures Chloe to dig up dirt on Braddock. Chloe finds secret files and audio recordings in Adam's safe, encrypts them, and sends a copy to Officer Matt Bowen. She pretends to ally with Braddock, handing over fake files as a decoy. In the final act, Officer Bowen and Olivero raid Braddock's home, arresting him for his criminal dealings. The public believes Adam's murder was tied to Braddock's shady business, taking the heat off Chloe, Nicky, and Ethan. But here's your final mystery box. Nicky, ever resourceful, hires a private investigator to dig up dirt on Detective Nancy Guidry, who's been relentless in her pursuit of the case. The PI uncovers a scandal in Guidry's past, evidence of racial profiling and misconduct. Nicky gives the file to Catherine, who publishes an exposé that destroys Guidry's reputation and gets her suspended, just as she's closing in on Nicky as the killer. With the detective out of the way, the sisters' plan is almost complete. Yet, even as the immediate threats fade, new tensions arise. Nicky worries that Chloe's demanding career and plans to write a memoir about their sisterhood could drive Ethan away. In a heartfelt conversation, Nicky gives Chloe an ultimatum: be loyal, or risk losing her sister and nephew forever. Chloe reassures Nicky that family comes first, and in a rare moment of honesty, admits how much she's missed her. The sisters watch the news together as Braddock's arrest is broadcast live, realizing that, for now, their secret is safe. The series ends with Chloe and Nicky sharing a quiet moment on the beach, reflecting on their strength and the bond they've rebuilt. After years of conflict and betrayal, they finally embrace the idea of healing together, united by the secrets they've kept and the family they've fought to protect. So, after all those twists and betrayals, what do you think? Did the ending surprise you? Do you think Chloe and Nicky can really move on, or is another storm brewing just out of sight? Drop your theories in the comments. I want to know what you think about the sisters' future and who you trusted most. If you enjoyed this deep dive, hit that like button, subscribe for more breakdowns and recaps, and don't forget to check out our playlist for more must-watch thrillers. By subscribing, you'll always be the first to know when we unravel the next big mystery. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.